Class, good day once again. You are welcome back to the engineering graphics and solid modeling class. Okay, today we are going to continue with our solid modeling and we are going to be developing this the solid model of this orthographic projection. Okay, so start with our 2D sketch. Now looking at this orthographic projection is a first angle projection. This is the plan, the front view. There is a plan and the side view. Now, looking at how it is arranged, I feel it's better to take care of the front view first. You could actually start from the side view. But I would love to start from the front view. So I'm going to build the profile of the front view and then start drawing. So I'm going to start with this. Okay. So I'm going to start with profile of this front view. This is a total of 2, and here this is 24. So if from here to here is 24, that's 48 plus 112, I guess. Yeah, 112. That should be about total of 160 on this side. And on the height, that's a total of 810, I guess. Yeah, 810. So 160 by 110. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with line, and I'm going to start with this. Okay, definitely should give us the 160. Uh, right. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay, and then let me do this. Okay, so let me stop there for now. I'm going to dimension. So this is a 160. Okay, so I need to view all. Couldn't get that out. This is a bit of a problem. So permit me to take care of this first. Okay, zoom hold. So I'm going back to this. Okay, so zoom hold, I can reduce that further. I can reduce that further, scrolling my mouse. Let me this. Okay, now this one has a height of 28. So I'm going to do that as 28. So go back to line, sorry, no dimension rather, dimension, and I take dimension of this as 28, and then this uh, is 24. Okay, and then this goes. Okay, this is 28. This is 82. So yes, 82. Okay, so I can complete the race now. So I go back to line, and I'm going to do this. Okay, I didn't get that, so I'm going to have to do that again. Okay, say this no parallel equal. that this is equal to this. Is that settled? Okay, so I'm gonna have this. All right. So again, this is equal to this. Then I can join this together. Okay, so the now I need to offset this. This as there is an offset required from here. If this is 32, if I remove 32 from 82, that's going to give me 50. So possibly from here to here should be 25. But I have to be sure of that. So let me calculate for me. That is not really given in this. But same, this is 24. So I'm going to take this place that from here to here is 25, and then from here to here is 25. All right. So I'm going to offset this. Okay, that's something I do. I don't desire. So let me remove this. Okay. So I'm going to offset this by 25. I'm going to offset this by another 32. Okay. So here we go. And I need to have a center line on this. All right. Okay. I could actually use what is called construction line for that center line. And I could select this. Okay. And here, here indicates center point. Here indicate construction line. So that's still the construction line. But most times I don't want to do that because I might just okay this, so please let me take it off. So I use the both line. So the gap in between this and this is 40. So I'm going to offset that 20 to either side, 20 to either side, 20 to either side. So here we go. So then in between this and this, that is given as 72. So if we divide that by 2, that is going to be 36. So I'm going to set again to either side by 36 and then I 36 again. Okay, so I can trim some parts off now. So let's see if I get my profile right here. Okay, I go to trim. So definitely I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. Likewise, I don't need this, and I don't need this. So that gives us the center. So this can go off, this can go off, this can go off. Okay, same here. Okay, I think that is taking its shape now. Okay, all right. So that gives us that in our profile. So now I'm going to draw the this curve that is here. I'm going to produce this curve that is here. Or should I do that later? Okay, I'm going to have to leave that. I'll probably do that later. So let me take off this center line. So it doesn't need. All right. So let's go from here. So that means sketch is completed. So we can now finish sketch. Okay. Then uh, now you can extrude. Click on extrusion. Okay, I'm going to use the symmetric extrusion. And the thickness is shown on the side view, and that is 64. So I'm going to do 64 here. All right. So here we go. So here is the giving us the front shape of the front view. Okay. We can produce this likewise on the front view so that we can copy the front view. We have been shown from here, okay, that this guy protrude outside by 15, okay, and the height here is 40, okay, and what again information do we need? Okay, this information here shows us that his length is about 80. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to create a new sketch on this face. So I'm going to start with my I'm going to start with this. Okay, let me see if I can start with the rectangle. Wow, 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 wow. Rectangle, circle. I always want to avoid this because if care is not taken, you are off the center. So I'm going to do this as the length I said is 80. So I'm going to change that to 80. All right. And then that's not what I want to do. Sorry. I'll do that again. Go back to rectangle. Pick the center here. Okay, I'm changing this length to 80. Okay, so I'm going to change this one too. And this one give me that the height is 40. Am I saying 40? The height is 40. If I use 40, it's just going to give me part of this. Okay, so I have to use 80 so that it covers both up and down. Then I can trim all the rest. So I'm going to use 80 here. All right, and here we go. So that gives us the rectangle there. So I can now draw a line from this on the center to trim this off. Okay, a line on the center to trim this off. Okay, like I keep saying, make sure that your line doesn't start from any of the previous lines so that it doesn't conflict with each other. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take this off. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. So go. Okay, so this rectangle is completed. Now I can let me delete this so it doesn't conflict with my work. I can now extrude, finish sketch, and extrude. Okay, so the extrusion here is showing us is extruding by 15. So I'm going to use 15. All right. So here we go. So what is left here is this circle that is here of radius 30. So I'm going to come back to this face and I'm going to create a new sketch. And now I'm going to put this to be 60. All right. Well, I probably don't even need to start trimming this off. Automatically, it's just going to cut it off. So I'm just going to say finish sketch and extrude. You're going to select this. So I'm just going to cut it. So that takes it off. All right. So since it goes through to the end, and I'm going to just come here and click through all. All right. So that takes care of that. Then you can. Okay. So basically, the front view is completed for me. If you look at this. All right. That's all about the front view. That's all about the front view. So what I need to do now is to generate this this hole, and then there is another. Okay, this very one here. Okay, and then another one by the side here. Also need to do. So let's get going. So to do that, I'm going to start with this first, these two holes. So I'm going to just click on this and create a sketch. Okay, so again, I'm looking for my center line. Very important. And like I mentioned, don't start drawing the line from the previous line on the solid model. Just draw some a bit out of it. That's not formed. Okay. Okay. So we need to draw this, and that is being given that this is 15 by 25 as the size of the rectangle, 15 by 25. So I need to start looking for where the center is. Fine, I can get it here. The center, no, 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 no. Okay, I get it here. Okay, let's see, can I get the other one too? Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to draw the rectangle again. I'm using the center one, the center rectangle, and I'm starting from here. Oh, no, no, no. Starting from the center. Okay, we said this is 25. Okay, and this is 15. Okay, so I can, okay. All right, then I'm doing likewise here. 25. Okay, and then 15. So here we go. You can trim off what you don't need. Okay, so just go to trim. Take this stuff off. Okay, and likewise here. Okay, so I think I will just delete that, and likewise here. I just delete that off. Okay, so that's complete. So I can finish my sketch, and then I'm going to go to extrude, fix this, and then it picks this. So I'm going to cut since it's a hole, and I'm going to say through all. So that goes through all, and that's that. Okay, so the next one here is going to be this very one here at the top here. So I'm going to come here and create sketch also. All right, so I'm going to be looking for the center too. So let me just do this. Okay, I'm looking for the center on this other one. So I'm going to look for the. Okay, okay, I'm using my rectangle again. I think I'm pretty getting used to it now. Okay, so that rectangle, I've been told from this dimension, okay, and this place is 50. So from here to here is 50. And then this was really given. Let's see. Yeah, that is 40. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. So this is going to be 40, and this is going to be 50. Okay, so I'm good. So I'm going to trim off. I'm going to trim off. Okay, so just usually don't want to take the last one off, so I'll just delete. All right, so and I'm going to cut through again. So I'm just going to come to extrude, and I'm going to cut through all many different in here. So I'm not going to use. So I'm going to use to next. The thickness of this one was given to be 25, so I'm just going to use uh, uh, Sorry, let me do that again. Cut, cutting by 25. So that should go through. All right. So that gives us a complete profile of the plan too. So what is left is this from this other side. Okay, so the side view, so it should be here. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, sketch. See what we'll do. Okay, so that has been given to be 20 by 30, 20 by 30. So I need to be at the center and actually center same center with this. So I need for let me look at this to the center line that passes through this. Okay, all right. So these two, I need to get it in between these two. Okay, let me see which is best for me. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, better. So located the center makes sense now. All right. So I'm going to draw the rectangle here, 20 by 30. So rectangle again. So this is 30 and this is 20. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to trim off what I don't need. This is going away. Okay, so we can finish our sketch. Finish sketch. And the thickness of this 112 minus 72, that should give us 40. So that thickness should be 20. So I'm going to extrude and I'm cutting again and I'm cutting by 20. Okay, so that should go through it. All right, so that's the complete 3D model. All right, so you can go ahead and generate the drawing file from this. We've treated how to generate the drawing file in the other class. So you can generate the drawing files for this likewise. And don't forget to put the center line where there should be center line. All right, thank you and do have a wonderful day.